Thanks everyone for coming tonight. Thanks Margo and Conservatives. This is obviously a very important election. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a packed room on a night when, the Broncos are playing. And it's raining outside. So, all those things kind of coming together. Obviously, you guys are very interested in what's happening in the school board election. A school district and how healthy it is really is a force that drives our community. If we have a healthy school district, turning out great students ready for college and the workforce, we know that that will attract new businesses to our community. It also will help the businesses thrive and will attract new families. My husband and I moved here because of the great schools in Douglas County. Both of my boys graduated from Douglas County schools thanks to very experienced and dedicated teachers and principals. They were able to walk across that stage with a diploma in their hand, and at some point in time, the husband and I looked at myself and went, "Is it going to happen?" Thank God it did. Thank God it did. They're on with their lives now. My oldest got married about 4 weeks ago to a great little girl who they're going to plan to live here actually, and at some point in time I'll actually be grandparent, which is, honestly, when you're thinking about that when you're younger, you think, will that ever happen? And obviously it has. And I look at what the district's been doing since my boys graduated, and it's a concern for me. I have friends that have kids in middle school, kids in high school, kids also in elementary school, and they have great concerns about what's going on with this district. And I know all of you probably have a television set and have seen a lot of the commercials that are going on right now, but honestly, to lump us all together into groups, each of us is an individual. And there's a lot that you don't know about me, and a lot I don't know about you. For instance, I carry a copy of the Constitution in my purse. Every day I have this. It's kind of worn out. I need a new one because it's lost its cover. I am a gun owner. My 2 brothers have served this country. One is still on active duty and in fact was in Afghanistan for a tour 2 summers ago. He came home, but 4 members of his unit did not. And we of course send our prayers out to those folks that make such sacrifices, those families, each and every day. So those are things you don't know about me. I consider myself to be a physical conservative. I don't believe in a bloated government. I believe in limited government. And honestly, what I see going on in the school district right now reminds me that there's a little bit of fat that needs to be cut in Douglas County schools. When you grow the number of kids in your school district, you cut teachers, you cut resources to the classroom, yet you continue to hire more and more administrators. I gotta say that's not a good use of my taxpayer money. So when I look at the reason why I'm running, this is one reason. We need to redirect these resources into the classroom where they do the most good, where they help our kids succeed in life. And we need to bring the community into this whole conversation. No more behind the closed doors meetings. You guys need to know what's going on because democracy is about people. Thank you.
Doug?
Thank you. First, when you have Perry Finley here next the 17th, and try and come ask him the grizzly bear story. We've got a great story about a guy who was prosecuted for shooting a grizzly bear, and the feds basically said, well, really wasn't going to attack you. It was just standing on its feet like this. And that's a great story. You got to ask him about it. He tells it better than I do. I'm Doug Benevento. I'm currently serving on the board in District E. I have 2 kids, Anna and Kate, who are in Platte River, charter, kindergarten and 3rd grade. We're very happy in the school district. And I'm running on really 3 different themes, 3 different ideas that are important to me. Choice, pay for performance, and keeping in mind we run a school district for kids and not for the enrichment and empowerment of adults. Choice is important. And there are 2 different slates, but it's not slates, it's 2 different ideologies. It's 2 different views of the world. We believe that you are our customers, and they refer to you as partners. I'm not a partner in raising your child, and you're not a partner in raising mine. As a school district, you are a customer of our services, and we need to provide you the most options so that you can put your kid in the best position to succeed. That's why we believe in choice. It's not an ideological jaunt. It's about you guys knowing your kids better than we do, and you guys being able to put your kids in the best position to succeed, and us expanding those choices so you have a lot of options to look at. Online education is a good example. Who would have thought 20 years ago online education would be available? But today it's a crucial part of what we do. Second, pay for performance. Teachers are professionals and need to be paid like professionals, and that means they need to be paid upon performance. We are now paying our best teachers a lot of money. A big increase in salary. A great teacher in Douglas County this past year got an over 8% raise. A great teacher in Cherry Creek got 1.9. A teacher who wasn't performing effectively in Douglas County last year got 0. A teacher that wasn't performing effectively in Cherry Creek got a 1.9% raise. That's not right. That's not the way we should do it. And finally, we need to, when we walked into the school district, it was blue. And we cut $1.9 million in 20 FTE. We also cut the 5.7 union FTE that weren't doing any work for the district, 0. 0 work for the district, there was no performance, but they didn't even show up in the building. And we were paying them over $300,000 a year. We cut that quickly. We believe that we run a school district for kids, not for adults, and that you all are the best decider of how your kids can be educated, and our job is to give you those options.